Okay, so here's just a weird just video I'm making, but this amazed me. So recently I ordered a lot of stuff from gamestop.com. Sorry, gamestonk.com. Obligatory to the moon. This has nothing to do with all that stuff, but just while I'm here, to the moon, keep buying. Let's get those hedge fund managers. And I purchased. They were having like a buy five save 50% off sale. My hair looks crazy. I showered late last night and then I immediately went to bed without drying it completely. So it just kind of just looks like a bird took nest in my hair and decided to have several eggs. So I ordered a bunch of stuff, right? And I was like, cool. But I got a bunch of games that were like 99 cents to $2 a piece. So in total, I paid like maybe 50 cents to $1 for each game. And I got a lot of stuff. Like, I'm talking like, I loaded up, you guys. That's one stack. Here's some PS4. Here's some PS3. Here's a few more. In total, I got about 30 games, and each of them were about, in total, with everything across the board, I paid maybe like 52 cents a game with tax and everything because some of these were like 39 cents after the discount and stuff. And I also got myself a couple of t-shirts because they were having a buy one get one sale. I got this badass like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon shirt. I actually got two of them. Don't ask me why. I have my reasons for that, but I got two of them. And I was like, this is kind of dope. This is a good sale. I don't really like GameStop. But yeah, so anyways, I did all that stuff. I loaded up my card, got everything ready. I actually purchased a couple of gift cards to pay for this order. My credit card company has like a promotion where you can buy gift cards to them and you get like a 10% off. So I was like, oh, cool. So I bought a couple of gift cards from them. One of them I had used already, so I had like 1 penny left. And I bought a second one for like 30, it was like a $35 gift card for like $31. So it's like 10% off. It's like, cool, I get everything here on sale and an additional 10% off basically because of the gift card purchase. And I paid the rest on my other credit card. So I was like, okay, cool. So altogether it was like 37 bucks, about 35 and 1 penny on my gift cards, and then like $2 on my credit card. Dope. So I do that immediately that same night. I get an email saying, yeah, sorry, your payment method, there's a problem with it. It was the gift card with 1 penny on it. It said like payment method and listed the last four digits. It's like, great. So I called GameStop next. I'm like, hey, there's a problem. What's up? They're like, don't worry, man. We got you. This is just, just some issue that happens. We fixed it. It shows the payment went through. On my credit card company, it shows like $2 paid. So I'm like, cool. At least they got it on their end. And maybe GameStop's just having trouble with the gift cards. So I'm like, cool, all right, whatever. I get the same email that day, the day I called. And it says, same thing, problem with the payment method, gift card number, all that. Call back, I'm like, hey, this happened yesterday, what's up? They tell me, hey man, don't worry, okay? This happens. It's going through. It's fine. I'm like, cool. I call back. I get an email that again saying the exact same thing. So at this point, I'm like, screw it. Forget that gift card. There's 1 penny on it. I don't even care. So I have them remove it. Then say, put the rest on my credit card. It's 1 penny. Who cares? So I'll just toss it in the garbage. So, I mean, I won't because it's digital. I'll toss it in the digital garbage. So I get another email that night, the night I take away the 1 penny gift card, saying there was a problem with their payment method, this time the other gift card. I call them again, explain what happened for over the last like 4 nights, and they're like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. We'll make sure it goes through. Same email, exact same thing. That's in. This happens for a week. And I'm getting frustrated because I'm just like, I just want my crap that I don't want, that I don't really want, and I really don't need. So at some point I call them, it was like a Friday night, I remember. I don't remember the exact dates, but I remember this was a Friday night, last Friday night. And I was like, hey man, this has been happening, what's up? And I was actually in a GameStop, like physical store earlier that night. So I go into that, I went in that store and I asked the store leader, hey man, what's up with this gift card? Do you have any idea what might be going wrong? I'm not accusing him. I'm just like, he's been in GameStop for a while, he's a store leader. Maybe he has some idea. And he's like, whenever you purchase a gift card from another non GameStop location, like Target or Walmart or Meijer or whatever store you buy it from, they always seem to have problems. Online gift cards as well. And I'm like, that's weird. It's like, yeah, for some reason the ones that you buy at GameStop and for of all places, Coinstars, like that, those change redemption machines you see in grocery stores that charge you like $48 so you can get $2 back in change. Yeah, those things, those work fine. GameStop, if you buy them at GameStop, work fine. But the GameStonk gift cards to the moon, obligatory, will not always seem to have problems if you purchase them elsewhere. So I don't know if this is true across the country, across the world, whatever, but this is just what this store later told me. And I went online and I saw other people were having the same problem when they purchased gift cards from other retailers. So I'm really annoyed at this point because I'm just like, gosh darn it. So I knew there was something wrong. Of course they screw up their own gift cards. You know what I mean? How do you screw that up? So I called them that Friday night. I'm talking to the dude. I'm like, look, I just talked to a store leader. He told me this kind of stuff happens all the time, actually. People will come into the store with a digital gift card or physical gift card and they can't even use it. So I'm just like, what's going on here, man? Like, why isn't this working? It's been like 5 days at this point. I've called like every day. I've gotten the same email every day since. And the guy's like, well, this is in like a slightly different department than I was calling last time. I don't know why they didn't transfer me the first 40 times I called. He's like, well, I checked the gift card, everything's good, and if it doesn't work this time, we'll transfer you to a specialist. I'm like, cool. That night, email, same thing. I call. At this point, I wait a day because I'm busy on Saturday. I got shit to do. I call on Sunday, and I talk to a customer service rep. I'm like, hi, yeah, I called on Friday, explained to her roughly the situation, faster than I explained to you guys. I need to talk to a specialist, he said. And she's like, well, our supervisor is currently really busy right now. I'm like, oh, is there a specialist? He told me to ask for one of those. He's like, oh, we don't have those. What? Why would the guy tell me that you guys have? Like, was he just lying to me? Is there someone in a different department that you don't know? What's going on here? And I'm like, can you please just transfer me to your supervisor then? Because I just want to talk to somebody who is higher up. Maybe, like, I'm not, like, angry. I'm frustrated. I want someone to talk to. Because, like, at this point, it's been about a week since I ordered all the junk. And I'm just getting annoyed. I'm like, is there anybody who can tell me why this stupid gift card isn't working? She's like, they'll only tell you what I can tell you, sir. I'm like, then why are they... Whatever. So I'm like, whatever, I'll talk to him. She transfers me. I'm on hold for like 2 minutes and then the call ends. I'm like, okay, all right, sure. I call back, different lady. At this point, I just tell her directly. I called back earlier. I was on hold for a supervisor. Can you transfer me? She's like, what's the situation? I'm like, I don't want to explain to this lady what just happened over the last week. So I don't. I just keep asking, can you please transfer me over? And she refuses. Then she finally asks me, and I'm like, fine, this is roughly the situation and how it has occurred over the last week. She's like, oh, well, let me see what the balance in the gift card. I'm like, I already know the balance on the gift card. I don't need someone else to check the balance on the... So I'm just like, can you just transfer me? And she's like, they're very busy right now. And I'm like, oh, come on. Like, really? They're all busy. Like, okay, fine. You know why they're busy? Because everyone else is calling to complain that their gift cards aren't working in this decrepit company. So I'm like, I can wait. I don't have to work till 2. This is 8 in the morning. I got time, lady. She puts me on hold 5 minutes. She picks up, and it's her again. And she's like, yeah, how can I help you? I'm like, is she trying to, like, pull something on me here? Like, she's the supervisor, and I didn't just, like, what? I'm like, fine, I'll play this mental game. So I explained to her, like, yeah, I'm waiting for a supervisor. She's like, yes, I can help you, though. And I'm like, okay, so I figured out you're not pretending to be the supervisor. You're just pretending like you can help me further than the point that anybody else has so far. So I told her the last lady that hung up. She's like, well, sir, I'm like, yeah, forget this. I hang up. I'm like, you know that scene in Avengers like, I think it's like one of the Avengers films where Thanos is like, he has the glove and he's like, fine, I'll do it myself. I think it's like the second one. He's like, I'll do it myself. And he puts the glove on and he like walks off screen because foreshadowing or something. So I call my credit card company. I'm like, can I just return this stupid gift card that isn't working because it's not I don't. GameStop it's GameStonk to the moon obligatory is an idiot. And they're like, no problem, man. We got you. Here's the full refund for the card. I call it GameStonk back, and I tell them, can you just put the whole total balance on my credit card? And they're like, yes. Oh, here's one thing that got me annoyed about this though. When I had called that like that Sunday when I had to call them like twice because somebody hung up on me. It feels like. Um, they're like, well, we can see right here that your gift card payment is posted. Or sorry, your credit card payment is posted. I'm like, yeah, I remember seeing that, but I checked my credit card just to be sure, and the payment was gone now. The $2, it was just missing. It wasn't there anymore. So I'm like, okay, so you guys have you actually received that payment, or what? Like, what's going on here? Like, it was so strange. And when I was on the phone with my credit card company, they're like, yeah, we see that it's not on your statement, but like you were charged for it. We don't know what GameStop is doing here. We don't understand how they did this because like on my credit card statement, it didn't show it, like it used to, and then it didn't. But then it was showing up as like was being billed for it. So like I don't know what they're doing here. So finally, everything works out. I don't get any more emails. I don't get a confirmation email. I don't get a tracking number, by the way. GameStop just doesn't send that. They're just like, sorry, go to our shit website and deal with that for right. So finally, I got all my stuff. But the thing is, I didn't get my stuff over the course of I didn't get it all in one day. I got it over the course of a few days. First, so FedEx sent it, so they kept saying you weren't there at your house, so we just didn't drop it off. And GameStop decided to put a setting on the shipping to say like I can't, because usually I just pick a pickup location, like a place near where I work because that's near where I work, so I just pick it up there. They said, yeah, you can't do that. Sorry, GameStonk said no, you can't do that. I'm like, it's my stuff. Who cares? Like, it's not signature required. So eventually I just put a note on the delivery thing that just said, leave at door, call my number. That's it. That's what they did this morning. But over the last few mornings, I've received stuff. So FedEx left some stuff, but not other stuff. I don't know why. But this is where the meat. This is where I get to why GameStop is found. So aside from them not able to process their own gift cards and able to use the digital form of the money that they have allowed other people to purchase from major retail, I don't understand this, how they screwed that up. But I finally got everything. But what amazed me is I didn't get it in one box. I got it in several. And these are all from the same location with the same shipper, FedEx. So they sent it in 3 different boxes. I'm not trying to show you any of them because my address is on there. There's crazy people. There's 1 box, 2 box, and then one of those manila envelopes where they just shoved 3 games in there. And then they sent it via that. It's amazing to me because this box right here, this is well big enough to fit all the stuff I got. It's easily big enough. I don't know why they decided logistically it would be better to send everything. And it's all from the same location. I checked I checked it again just to make sure before this video. It all came from the same place too. I don't understand. I'm not a logistics expert or anything. I don't work for Amazon. Jeff Bezos. But when you're shipping something, it's more efficient to put it in one box if it's coming from the same place, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but it just amazed me because I'm like, you can't take your own gift cards. It takes you a week to process a payment. No one there even knew what was going on. None of the customer service through, they were just BSing. They didn't know. And look, I don't blame them. They're being paid probably minimum wage to work some crap customer service job and get yelled at by nerds like me all day. So I get it. But it's amazing none of them could help. They just don't receive that training. They send everything in 3 different boxes. They don't even allow you to customize the order. It took me forever to figure out that I couldn't leave a note on the website for FedEx. I had to download their app and leave a little note that says call number, leave at door. That's what they did this morning for the final package, for the final stuff. It's just, you can fit everything in one box. And it's all the same shipping. It's all the same shipping speed. FedEx 2-day. Hey, they didn't tell me it was 2-day shipping. That was nice. But I finally get everything. Most of them are in adequate GameStop condition. Some of them actually come in their original case and everything. That's pretty cool. Some of them have even their map still. Some of them are in pretty good shape. And I got a couple of the GameStop generic cases. This one is actually old. This actually advertises their GameStop Edge card. And if I believe correctly, isn't that what they called their original power-up rewards thing? I think that's how old this case is. It's beat to hell. It's just a PS3 copy of God of War. It's dirty. It's beat up. This one's like the case is cracking open. So you got like A tier casing with all the stuff in it. You got B tier, which is like a new case, but like got some stickers all over it. You got like your D tier, which is like the GameStop generic casing. I probably skipped C. Who cares? And then you got this your F. No, this is this is C. This is D, right? Because like it's still a case. You can still close it and everything. It's a little bit dirty, but just some a little bit of love and lots of sanitizer and I'll be good there. And then you have your F tier. These games were super scratched up when I got them. Most of them were actually in the original casing, which was funny to me. But like this Skyrim case took like an arrow to the knee. The case itself is fine enough, but like this game is scratched up, you guys. I would show, but like I can't really get the angle right. I tried already, it just wasn't working. But just trust me, like it's all scratched up. It has its map though. Like it has the map, so that's pretty cool. So whoever owned this game was like, I like this game enough to just lose it as a coaster, but I'm also going to keep that map. You gotta keep that map, man. You gotta use that map. Gotta make sure the next person who has it can have that experience. This copy of Call of Duty Black Ops, by the way, for some reason Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on gamestonk.com is like $30. And that's like for a pre-owned copy, because they're all pre-owned at this point. There's not really any new copies left. But I was just like, what? $30 was what happened? If someone knows what happened there, I would Google it, but yeah. But like I'm that lazy. I'm sure there's some dumb gamer reason, but yeah, these games are all scratched up. I'm gonna have to test them. Hopefully I feel confident most of these will work. I don't know why I'm confident. One of these was disgusting though. There are a couple of these that were just, they weren't even really scratched up. They were just gross. Like this copy of Dead Island has like two big gashes from the first edge of the disc going towards the center. Maybe I can pick it up. No, you just saw all the weird stuff in my apartment too. I hope you enjoyed that little preview. That's what the cameras don't show you. I think it's this copy of Gran Turismo. Yeah. This copy of Gran Turismo 3 has like hairs on it and like sticky stuff. It's like someone spilled their like maple syrup and then decided to shed. Like it's nasty, dude. That's legitimately gross. Like short coarse hairs too. Like it's nasty. But yeah, honestly, like 6 out of the 30 games I got, like what's that? Like what is that, 20% failure? T-shirts are fine. Those are actually in fine shape. They're still in their bag and new. But it's amazing to me that this is how the company operates. You know, and like I've never really shopped at GameStop because I just don't. I'm not a huge gamer, and anything used I usually get from like thrift stores or digitally, or I go to Disc Replay, which is like a kind of a local game buyer seller place, and they have good prices and pretty good selection as well. And I don't know, you guys, this is just, it's one of those things where people like, I don't think people wonder why GameStop is failing, but once you experience like I finally experienced it. I think like I knew they were crappy. I knew all the stories. I watched all those videos about like GameStop crazy stories and the shady stuff that company does, but it's weird to experience as a customer just how difficult it was just to buy something. How difficult even online, it's just impossible. So I don't really know the purpose of this video was, just to shame GameStop for their logistics mistakes, their payment processing, their gift cards, the condition of their inventory that they ship out to customers. And like, look, I know they're used. I'm not expecting picture perfect. I paid 50 cents a game. I'm not even really that mad that these are in that bad a shape. You know, I don't really care. But it's amazing to me that they are in this, like they're scratched up, whatever. They'll probably still work fine enough, but like, it's still nasty. Some of these cases are legitimately gross. And I don't know, as a company, I wouldn't want to ship that out to people. You know, I run an eBay store, not like a huge successful one or anything. It's just a little side job I do. And if I get something, you know, I have to clean it up. One, because we're currently in the world a pandemic, so I clean everything up just to be safe for myself. But also just like even if it's a used thing, you still want it to be presentable. But like I said, I don't care. I paid 50 cents a game. I got free shipping. I got 2 really cool t-shirts. 2 of the same really cool t-shirt, actually. I'm going to look like a cartoon character with the same outfit. But I don't know, you guys. I just touched my face after touching all this. I'm going to get COVID. There we go. There's demonetization. I wasn't monetized. But yeah, it's just... What can you do? It's GameStop. GameStop to the moon. This is not financial advice. By the way, if at any point I said buy that stonk, don't do that. I probably should have said that at the beginning of this video, but I'm not a financial advisor. If I at any point joked of buying it, don't do that. Don't do that. That's a bad bet. So anyways, or do it if you want. It's up to you. I don't care what you do with your life. It's your money. Throw it away at that. Or make millions. Do one of the two. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, I guess, if you did, and I'm touching my face again. I'm just doing it, whatever. If I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. So, yeah, that's all. I don't really know how to end videos, so this is the end of the video now.